So the sky is the limit, y'all, as to what y'all can do in this industry. Because I never thought, and I shared this when I had the opportunity, the blessed opportunity to speak at commencement. I wanted to be a fashion designer. Hair is not something I wanted to do. But you never know what vehicle is going to help you reach the destination of what your purpose is. So always keep an open mind. Being behind the chair is just one aspect of the business. It's so many other avenues that you can venture off into as a professional barber stylist. Platform artistry, you can work on movie sets, you can do celebrity hair, Broadway. I mean, the sky's the limit. Like I said, I wanted to be a fashion designer. But because I didn't apply myself the way I should have when I went to school for that, then the chips just didn't fall in my favor. So I had to do something else. So then I ventured off into marketing. And then I ended up back at hair, but I didn't know the hair was gonna land me on the platform of teaching. And let me say, your environment, how you grow up, what you go through in your childhood, that doesn't dictate who you're gonna be in the future. You can rise above all of it. We were poor folks. I'm talking, my grandparents didn't have an indoor toilet until I was 7th grade. So I know what it's like to use an outhouse or use a bucket and then take it out the next morning.
You know, all right. Tell your background in your family?
My mom bootlegged a little bit back in the day. So you know, doing the neighborhood Jerry curls for everybody.
So you was around.
But yeah, but that was it. Jerry curls, that was all she did. But no, we don't have a deep history. But wherever you are now, y'all, that doesn't have to be your destiny, and your past does not dictate what your future is going to look like. You can rise above any situation and have great if you want it. It's all about how you apply yourself, and that starts here. As long as you live, there's going to be rules and regulations that you have to follow. So if you can get adjusted and adapt to that here, once you get out into the real world, it won't be a problem for you. So you can start now. You can start now building the brand of who you're gonna be, because you don't have to be the average barber.
This one I got a shop.
Okay, so it came in phases. I just have to be honest, it came in phases. I have not always been at this point. But I knew I wanted more, I knew I wanted greater, and I knew I could be greater. So I just started applying myself. And I started watching people who were in a position that I wanted to be in. And I started to adapt some of their values, some of their techniques, their ways of doing things.
You started to mimic them?
So to speak, yes.
And when you say watching, what you mean?
Watching them.
Like, see, they got Instagram videos.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or just watching their life, watching their business from a distance, not being a stalker. No, I ain't sitting. No, not.
I'm like, wait, don't be watching.
Yeah, not being a stalker, but just watching their work.
I got you.
The only reason I went to Platform Artistry Bootcamp is because I had several students that were interested in being a platform artist, but I wasn't one. I knew nothing about it, so I couldn't teach them on that. You can never teach something that you don't know. And in February, I was teaching in a classroom at Brown. So I have had those moments of insecurity that day, the whole day. I was nervous, scared out of my shoes. But once you prepare, you got to prepare. While you're waiting on that great opportunity, you have to prepare yourself so when the opportunity presents itself, you can show up.
That's what he said last week. Y'all remember that?
Oh. You can show up. Yeah.
And what's a platform on?
Platform artist. So you work for a product company or a tool company, and you display their product, help sell their product while being on stage. Yeah. So if that's something y'all are thinking about, let me just tell you, clean up your social media pages now. Social media is a big deal. I know outside of business, we have our personal lives. But if you're gonna be a professional, your social media pages and what you display and what you do on social media needs to say, I'm about my business.
It don't matter what year, it come back long.
It'll come back.
It just got
so if you on there got videos of you know drinking and or smoking blunts or whatever, we need to take that down and try to delete it now. Because not only that, a client's not gonna want to sit in your chair either. All right, so it needs to say, I'm open for business, I'm ready for business, I'm about my business. So you have to think about all that. This is a service industry. We need people, because that's how we're gonna make our money, from people sitting in our chairs. So we got to show up and be present in a professional manner on every platform. Everything is not for everybody to see. You may do what you do. Everybody don't need to see that. You can keep it professional. Am I going too far, Mr. McLaurin?
I like these life talk.
Okay, I mean, I just, I don't want to be going too far. I'm supposed to be doing.
I believe that being present is very important, and so everything that you're saying, it's coming from a different person, so maybe we're here.
Okay.
So you're right on target.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? I like questions because I'm an open book. As an instructor, everything that's in me, I want to give it out. I don't want to take nothing to the grave, because it ain't gonna do nobody good there, huh? That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Listen.
I know you can use clippers.
That's what I'm here for. That is my weakness.
You just walk around like you can use clippers now.
Listen, looks can be deceiving. That's what I'm here for. And y'all, while we're at that point, never stop learning. Education is key. Yeah, I've been licensed since 2005 as a professional, but I've been an instructor since 2009. But I'm always in somebody's classroom trying to learn something. Well, Granny told me something a long time ago, and I'll never forget it. I live by it. Whatever you get, make sure you have more in your head than you have in your hand. Because they can take it out of your hand, but they can't take it out of your hand.
Only if you use it.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. So, I'm forever learning. Ray Kroc has a quote that say, when you're green, you're growing. But when you're ripe, you rot. So if you think about the bananas in the store, they green, right? As soon as you get them to the house, take them off the vine, what happens? They start turning dark, black. So stay on the vine. Continue to learn.